Greetings, my minions, to another episode of Let's Play Dungeons 2, a game of winter. Well, we are waiting for the next move of the enemy. Luckily, the enemy doesn't evilify my whatever territory I take. Otherwise, this siege would be much more difficult. But I don't think Melty Sand will stand in our way for long. Or she'll do the hero thing and just run away. Run away like a brave little coward.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Right, just deal with... Yeah, sure, do that. I mean, it is kind of funny how they die of fright, quite literally. Might as well set this up as well. Yeah. We got this. And set this up as well. I'm not sure I will get attacked from this side, but better to be safe. And later on, defense will get a lot more hectic when we are fighting slightly more diverse enemies. The heroes here are a little bit predictable. Alright, is everybody up yet? Alright, looks like everybody's up. Time for round 2. Fight. My Forgotten can take care of the defense preparations while my army marches. Alright, let's go. Yeah, with just a skeleton defense left there, that's a rather unfortunate phrasing. With so little defense left, Melty Sand will not stand against me. Can't wait for the other abilities to unlock for Pathers. They will make things so much more easy. Especially Consecrate. Well, Desecrate rather. It's the same principle, but essentially you evilify an area temporarily so you can cast your spells in there. Which is really useful. Alright. Let's get some friends in on the action.
Hold back! The wall is lost! Barthas, you may have won this battle, but we will meet again and then I shall destroy you in the Red God's name!
Try it. The corrupting evil will destroy you.
Wow, those two make me almost superfluous. But only almost. The Mindless army continued its advance and effortlessly overran the last surviving North Watch defenders. The destructive evil had destroyed the North Watch's Black Fortress. The White Walkers, the Mindless army moved on.
Alright, let's try not to go that way. Now, I think they have some defenses set up here on the ridge that I can't see. Yep, definitely some defenses. Alright, let's make sure that we don't get hurt by any catapults or stuff. Just in case we need to go somewhere. Alright, kill all the catapults. And just take the final watch. Nope.
It's payday. The North Watch's shady tower proved helpless against the mindless army, and fell so quickly that everyone wondered if there wasn't something faulty with it. The undead had triumphed. The wall was destroyed, and the North Watch with it. The mindless army flowed undisturbed south into the former realms of the Alliance. The corrupting evil had won a glorious victory, but this was only the first step. It was time to perform a truly vicious act, so as to win its subordinates' respect, if there was such a thing amongst the undead. Alliance heroes had dropped like flies in the Battle of King's Ending. Nevertheless, the do-gooders had built them a magnificent, if largely undeserved, tomb. The corrupting evil would enjoy desecrating those graves. Unfortunately, Meltisand had her own ideas. The priestess set about trying to resurrect the heroes with a fiery ardor.
Does she now? Well, we'll see about that. But doing some evil deeds will do me good. Mostly because I will finally be able to get some second-tier units, which are awesome. Particularly like the snipers. They are so good. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have to build up our dungeon. Come on.
Following the babbled promptings of that lousy frock-wearing Malakay, the corrupting evil traveled deep into the dogwood to find the slightly confusingly named ritual site, the Elbow of the Last Men. It was here, in the shadow of the disgustingly colorful weirdwood trees, that the Alliance had laid its fallen heroes to rest. But their final rest was about to end, one way or another. The annoyingly determined priestess, Meltisand, wanted to bring the heroes back to life with the help of a magical altar. Of course, there was no way the corrupting evil could possibly permit that. Instead, it wanted to desecrate the place in order to increase its power with a repulsively evil act. However, there was a small problem. Meltisand had consecrated the graves, which lent them a magical aura. The corrupting evil's undead units' bones would start to shake as soon as they got anywhere near this place. It was therefore necessary to find a way to destroy this aura from underground.
Well, we have something we can do. But let's get started with the basics. Right. So the entrance is over here, which is really close to the throne room. Right. Right. Time to set things up so that I can get them. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Put a lab over here. And I suppose I will put the workshop over here. Right, alchemy lab. Let's set up over
The
here.
Searching Evil had built an alchemy lab. Skeletons were able to perform true miracles with this ultra-modern unit and produce pottery at a speed that was absolutely absurd.
It certainly would be. We see nothing on the surface really, so I have no idea where exactly the enemy is. I mean, I can guess. Alright, just focus on getting some gold so I can actually finish. And there is loads of gold. Yeah. We're gonna have to dig greedily and deeply. Some gems. With only one face open to us. So either we'll have explosives to clear that up, or we're gonna have a vastly reduced amount of stuff we can get. Alright, let's get some skeletons ready for work. Once we have some more gold. I mean, I could get the bloodsuckers, but I don't want to. I want bone warriors first. And maybe a few frights. So I can start building up my mana a bit. Right. And let's get a fright. We can get started on both things. Right. And we'll need a lab as soon as possible. So let's give my Forgotten a little bit of a hand. All this stray gold. Actually, let's just get another alchemy table and another skeleton to speed things up a bit.
Payday! The Alliance sent troops from nearby villages who set out for the Trap Happy Evil's dungeon. The corrupting evil cracked its knuckles in anticipation.
Well, give me a moment. I kinda would like to have some, you know, zombies before I do that. I can't very well defend with just ghosts and skeletons and maybe a few... I might as well summon a couple of bloodsuckers. Alright, come on. Get me another clay pot, please. I need that lab.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
So they have.
There are countless spiders pouring out of a room that was accidentally unearthed. Disgusting.
Well, there's no spawner here, so we're not in immediate danger. And luckily we do have Panther, so we can hold off at least against the first few strikes. But we're woefully understaffed to deal with anything more serious than that. Alright, let's get some more alchemy tables. Alright, so we have at least one spawning location here, probably one over there. Nope. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's just get that on the way and summon another fright. So we can speed up the mana build-up and get the Army of Dead spell. So I can at least summon enemies whenever I need to. Alright, we've got another gold pile. Plenty of gold, just need to find a way to get to it without drawing too much undue attention. I mean, these spiders are not all that dangerous. I suppose Barfus might even be able to handle them. Alright. And there we go. That room is mine.
Krotos will soon walk among us, my friends. The altar is almost completed.
Oh, please, no. Not that blowhard again. Alright, we have the laboratory. Let's get going. Alright, more gold, please. More gold. Come on. Keep more gold. Move faster, you doofuses. I do wonder how I can motivate a skeleton or a forgotten with a slap anyways. Wouldn't that even feel pain? Right, the retreat spell, and I will need to start building some traps soon. Everything costs gold again. Well, that's the dungeon's way. Alright, let's get things set up.
Payday!
Because I have not yet built a final resting place. And the undead will start getting cranky one day if they can't rest. Right, well, that's the end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.